Why are we lied to? Something I was thinking about. A bit like an hour ago, maybe I was driving with my girlfriend, going for a late night drive, and I thought about it on the way back, and I was like, why are we lied to? We're lied to a lot about. We're lied about a lot of things to our faces. In the news, in the media, just everything. But I just wanted to talk about specifically three things. I guess three things in specific, 3 points. I've been trying to like write something down so I don't lose my train of thought because I'm really bad at that. But but yeah, three things. First thing I want to talk about is something that I pretty much I do it now every day pretty much. But when I was growing up, I was told this thing's horrible. It's bad. It's a bad thing. You should not do it. And that's why I grew up thinking I would never do it. But now I do it every day because it helps me. It helps me. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I'm talking about marijuana and not specifically for me, medical mushrooms or psilocybin mushrooms. I've tried them, but I've never like had any crazy experiences with them. But marijuana, you know, you've heard it. This is your brain on drugs, all that reefer madness, everything about that. But why? Why? If it if it if it's not bad, why are we told it's bad? And then you have like stuff that's bad, but it's nothing's told about it, like alcohol and cigarettes. Which, if you do that, good for you. I don't like do your thing. Everybody has their thing. People drink coffee in the morning. That's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Some people will deny it, but it's a drug. I'm sorry, but I had to explain my mom the other day that like you get high off of nicotine, you get a buzz. It's unfortunately you've been smoking since you're a kid, so you probably need to smoke like 100 packs to get something going up there. That's why you don't feel it. But these things are drugs, and they're things people do to get through the day. And but there's a difference, like like I don't understand why we're told these things if it's out there to and it can help people. Like, I understand everyone's different. Everybody will have a different experience in life, and that's just in life. But with one thing like marijuana, everybody will have a different experience. Some people will be lazy and sit on the couch. Some people will be creative. Some people will have an anxiety attack. Some people it will literally make them stop having seizures. Some people will stop stuttering. Veterans will stop having flashbacks from the PTSD. It's weird. It's weird how some things work. Some things work differently for different people, but it's weird how we're told that that this thing specifically, marijuana, that has no research, no medical research done about it. That's valid, I guess. It's just Schedule One. Sorry, I have this fucking. I need to turn this thing down. I have a heater pointed at me because it's quite chilly. But yeah, we have all this stuff saying like it's so bad for you. Even the government is out here like I remember reading something earlier today, and it's weird that it's about this, but yeah, I was reading something about how one of Nixon's top something in like Watergate or something, I don't know, top officials or whatever, came out and basically admitted that like they knew they were lying about half of the shit they were saying. Well, most of the shit they were saying about drugs, and how basically it was basically to destroy black and hippie communities, and like it was all just racially motivated shit. And at the end of the day, I feel like unfortunately that is why we're lied to. So we all have one viewpoint on a certain thing, but like the thing is that the world is about having your own viewpoint. You're your own person. You have your own conscious experience. And I don't know. It's just weird to me how people sit here and call things bad when it obviously, not obviously, because I don't know, for them, it might have been a bad experience, but at the end of the day, most people hear one thing and just go with it. They don't do their own research. They never go out of their own way to look at it with their own set of eyes. You know what I mean? And same goes with psychedelics. Like psychedelics, I'm not really involved into them a bunch, but fuck, I'm starting to fucking shiver out here. I gotta turn this back up. Gotta point my hands towards it. But psychedelics, like people say, like people can talk. Like it's like I think of it as therapy. You know, like if you can take these things and ask them questions, and like they can answer back to you, and like it's like I feel like there's a form of therapy right there. It's like not everyone, not for everyone, but like people, there are studies out there. I'm sure you can find them. I'm not gonna fucking post anything. I'm doing as minimal work as possible with this, to be honest with you, as possible. But yeah, like we're just told everything is bad for us when it turns out, wow, it's actually not that bad. And if anything, it can help with some major, major problems that some people deal with. Some major problems people deal with that affect them day to day lives. That affect their day to day lives. But we're told they're bad, and we make it illegal, and we make it hard for people to get the things they need. And unfortunately, like it's crazy to think that if you're found with some plant that can just grow, that you can just be thrown in jail for years. And like, sorry to just bring this up out of nowhere, like Diddy got less time than people who have been caught selling marijuana. Like it's crazy to me, and I don't know. I feel like it's all just part of the plan of just keeping everyone at bay. And if you cause harm, if you make people hate each other, that distracts from the real problem, and the real problem is the people who cause it in the first place. But second thing I wanted to talk about is the news. The news. We all love news. We all love the news. The CNN, the Fox News. We all love it. We all do. But yeah, in my opinion, it's all there to make people angry at each other. That's the only reason the news is there, is to make people fight. When you go on the news, they're not giving you the news. They're telling you what to think, and they're telling you who to be mad about and who to blame. That is not what news is supposed to be. News is supposed to give you details, the straight facts, and it's supposed to let you make. It's supposed to be your own bias. Like I said in the other video, you're gonna have your own bias, but you need to be able to. You can't have the people sitting there telling you the news tell you how you should feel. That's not how that works. That's not news at that point. I'm sorry. It's propaganda. It's literally propaganda. They're gonna show you they're gonna show you what they want to see, and nothing else. And it doesn't matter what your viewpoint is. Whatever they say, you're gonna believe. Whatever you say, you're gonna believe, because they've dug this hole so deep, and you're in that hole. You're in that hole that they dug, that you don't want to do the work to get out of it, because you just think like I've been defending this for so long, probably like lost relationships over this. Maybe some people don't talk to their family members over this anymore, but like people just don't want to admit they're wrong, so they just keep going. You know what I mean? It's like people who, like, it's that thing about like you go to the movies, and you go buy a movie ticket, and you go watch a movie. Halfway through the movie, you're like, wow, this is bad, but I've paid the money for it, so I have to stay for it. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like people just, I don't understand it. It's like, what? How are you gonna sit there? And it's like that's all you're just gonna sit there and watch something that tells you what to think and who to blame. It's just brainwashing. It's literally just brainwashing on your TV. Like, that's all it is. And some people just leave it on constantly. Like my parents, dude. Every time I'm downstairs, it's literally CNN or Fox News. Like I would rather stare at a static screen than watch the news. Genuinely. Last thing I wanted to touch on, which is kind of weird, but little, I don't know. I feel like it leads to big things, big lies. Parents lying to their kids about small things like the tooth fairy or Santa Claus. I don't understand that. Why are you telling little lies? Little lies lead to big lies. Everybody, like, you should know this. Even a little lie will build up to a big lie. Genuinely. So I don't see, if I ever had a kid, which I won't, I will not have a kid, but I would never be the type of parent to tell, like, the tooth fairy's gonna come today or what. No, like, give me your tooth, I'll give you some money, dude. Like I'm not gonna make up this fabrication of these fictional characters because you know what that would do. You know what that did to me. Made me not trust my parents. That's what it did to me. And you might be thinking, really? Because your parents, like, yeah, as a kid who sees the world as all this magical place of no harm, and you're telling me all these cool people, all these cool characters exist, and then all of a sudden, no, oh no, yeah, that was a lie. That was a lie. You still get gifts though, so you should be happy, right? No, no, because you lied to me. So yeah, sorry, I kind of got angry there, but I don't know. Just why? Why are we lied to? I know why, but like I still need to ask the question because my it just doesn't make sense to me. I just wish like I'm not saying I wish everybody thought like me, but I just wish everybody could like question it. Like I'm questioning why right now. I'm questioning the obvious, but that's the point. You should question the obvious, you know? Yeah. See ya.